needed her to be able to do some mathematics, because after you spent your whole day in the farm and you were back, you needed recreation. Yes. And she needed to be able to do that. Oh, you did not want to come from the farm to come and see a messy home. You did not. So she needed to be a hard worker. Yeah? A man who was strategic just found a vessel for his children. At the time, the paradigm was not for children to be taught much. So the mother as a teacher was not a concept. So very few men were thinking of the woman having any academic prowess. We were not even thinking she should have a brain. What did she need a brain for? She just needed a nyash. She needed how to use it. Sister Aya, Grand Rising, she needed to know how to use the nyash and should not be afraid to use it, and should have it available to you whenever you wanted to use nyash. And she needed to cook. That was actually a good strategy for finding a woman at the time. It really was. I've got news for you. Yeah, Andina, in this new 21st century paradigm, Connie, you cannot be operating on those lines. In the 21st century, we are in the information age. People need to know a lot of stuff to be able to operate and survive. In the information age, a lot of things rely on knowledge. And yes, people need to invest in teaching your children stuff. Your children need to find inspiration. They need mentors, coaches. And their first mentors and coaches are going to be their parents. In the 21st century, we are in the capital age. Everything is about having capital. We no longer go to the farm. And in the capital age, in the information age, we need a lot of money that one person in a family is unable to provide. In this age, if you are going to choose a partner as a man, it is actually sensible maths. Oh, I'll come again, don't worry. When I come again, I hope it checks out that we meet up. Yeah, Candida, if you are a man in this information age, the way you attack your choice of mate is completely different from the way your grandfather did. You don't need to find a woman with nyash, because nyash doesn't provide information. Nyash does not provide the capital. Nyash does not provide knowledge. Nyash does not raise children. And yes, at this point, we are beginning to recognize the competition to raise children who are themselves capable. This is where the problems begin. Here, you need information to be competitive. You need to be knowledgeable to be competitive. You need to be exposed to be competitive. And so, now when you are a young man and you are looking for a mate, the strategic ones have stopped looking for nyash. I've seen quite a few occasions, especially last year, when some celebrities chose their partners. There was a particular media guy in Ghana who chose a wife, and people were just outraged. She is ugly. And when you make comments like that about somebody's wife, it exposes your own thinking. She's not beautiful. She does not befit a person like this. And I was listening to some of these things like, so you think that as a celebrity person, what they need is a beautiful face. Okocha, if you still think so, you are in the thinking of my grandfather. She doesn't have, this particular woman was flat nyashed like me. She has no nyash. And some of the men were really annoyed that he had chosen a woman who has no nyash. I have been reading a lot. He's an actor. Yeah. I don't know his name. This one, I don't know him. And I don't know the woman, but there was a lot of uproar about it. The last week or so, it is the Nigerian guy. I think he's also a singer. What's his name? Oh. Something Miracle. No? Forgive me. Me, I don't know the names. Moses Bliss. Moses Bliss has chosen for himself a wife. Moses, as a strategic man, has chosen for himself Peter. Let's say Moses has chosen for himself a lawyer. Yeah, she is naturally beautiful, but that's not what people are talking about. People are talking about the fact, oh, Peter, I am very good. And Peter, I learned so much from you. You hear me?